Hi, my name is Ivan Whitfield and I want to share with you some ideas for asynchronous video recording or pre-recording some lectures. Specifically, I'm going to be looking at the new feature from Zoom, which is a new beta application where you can use a PowerPoint as your virtual background. So let's just jump into it and I'll show you what I mean by this. Just go ahead and launch Zoom, and what you need to do is click on the cogs. Now I find that Zoom is fairly stable once it's been running with its updates for a while. Sometimes they can be a bit glitchy on a brand new update, so if you've got the option to delay updates, it's always a good idea, or try and work out how you can go back to a previous version. But generally speaking, once the version they've got has been in sort of settled for a while, it's quite reliable. So once you're in settings, you need to scroll down to video and just make sure that you're choosing the right video. If I use my built-in webcam, it's there. I've got a choice of other cameras that I have attached. I'll come back to that shortly. One of the nice things is that you can touch up your appearance, just smooth things out a little bit. Go into audio, make sure you're choosing the right speaker. Go into your share screen and choose your preferred settings. I just go into full screen mode straight away when I look at these things. Go into recording and make sure that you've got your destination chosen. You need enough storage for a video file. I use a sort of small SanDisk external drive, which is a sort of terabyte, not too expensive, and I put all of my videos on there, so it's a backup. I can back that up again if I want to. I can back it up to the cloud, but it's fairly quick. It's SSD storage, so it's as rapid as as a modern laptop. And also click on Optimize for third-party video editor. That means that when you drag it into something like iMovie, I use DaVinci Resolve, which is completely free and it's professional grade video editing. And if you've used something like iMovie before, it's fairly intuitive, similar sort of user interface. And with a few hours practice, you can edit videos pretty quickly. So make sure that the audio, the video settings are all as you would want them. One thing I'll say about audio is it is absolutely worth getting hooked up to the right audio. If you can afford it, I would buy an external microphone, either a lavalier microphone or a small shotgun mic. I've put together a little pack, a little tip pack for people, which I'll happily email out if you want me to, but it'll give you some idea of what is available out there at different price points. But you can get a pretty good audio microphone from as little as £15. But if you're going to do anything, then I would look at audio first, because the evidence suggests that students will switch off rapidly if they can't hear or the audio quality is poor. That could mean a physical switch off or just a disengagement from what you're trying to do. So once you're happy with your settings, you just simply launch a meeting. Once that meeting is launched, you join with computer audio as you would normally. And this is the point at which you can choose your video. So I'm just going to choose Epoch Cam, which is an app. It's a free app, but you can get a paid version as well. This is the paid version, which is £8, £7.99. It's a one-off purchase, and what it does, it turns your iPhone into a webcam. You just load the driver onto your laptop and you're away. So click on Share Screen, click on Advanced, and you can see the new beta. Share slides as virtual background. So this is using the same virtual engine as Zoom uses to give you a pretend or virtual background behind you. It's in beta, which basically means it's being tested. So there may be glitches. So, like I say, you'd always have a backup, but it seems to be fairly stable. I've been using it all day. I don't know how many times I've used it today, 4 or 5 times, and it's been fine every single time. Click on Share, and it'll bring up your standard Explorer window. I've prepared a tiny little presentation here, so it'll prepare the slides, and we're ready to go. And what you can see is down here, it's brought a little window in with the camera, and it's created this picture-in-picture mode, which is normally only available on quite expensive editing software. This sort of software I'm using at the moment. If I go back to my streaming software that I'm using at the moment, where I can change camera, this sort of picture-in-picture here is, which you can see at the bottom left in the round circle, is exactly what I'm talking about, where you can drop a picture and overlay. And I always have to have a green screen behind me to do picture-in-picture the same way as Zoom's doing this now. So, you know, it's quite a good feature. It's fairly high tech. You can see that there's obviously some ghosting around it. It's not as good as a proper green screen, but you know, for a free feature, I'm fairly impressed with it. I've just used this PowerPoint slide because it's. I thought, oh great, this is a good template. I can drag myself into this box here, resize myself slightly if I wanted to, and fill the box a bit more. And I think overall that looks like a pretty good image for me to record and present one of my presentations, a bit more interactive, and I think that'll keep the attention of the students just that little bit longer. Like any of these asynchronous sessions, they need to be quick and snappy and to the point. Once you've clicked on record and you've stopped recording, it'll automatically save to where you want to go to. And then you can just drag it into some editing software. If people want a bit of help on editing, happy to do that as well, so just let me know. But that's it for this video. I hope it was useful.